Morning, of course, we all know that the World Cup comes to an end tomorrow. Sadly, it's been a month of exciting football. Okay, so an indication that is not here. A month of exciting football, and for those of us who love football, it's really, really sad that it's all coming to an end tomorrow. Argentina and Germany. Who will carry that trophy? We'll see tomorrow by 9 p.m. We'll know. Okay, my guest this morning is Nadia Tosu, very lovely lady. How good is your football?
Very good.
Very good.
Yes.
Interesting. How long have you been following football?
Well, I think when Balak was in Chelsea.
So you're a Chelsea fan?
Of course.
Sadly. Okay, and Nadia's joined by Mark Birght. Of course, if you've been watching TV3 in the last month, Mark is our lead pundit. Mark is an ex-footballer, an ex-professional footballer. He's a Crystal Palace legend. He knows all about football, and I'm sure you've seen him on TV3 doing. Oh, you've been seeing him, right?
With Elena.
Yeah. What do you think? Yeah.
What can she say?
You love his analysis, right? You're not saying this because he's seated
I
next
Not
to you.
at all.
No, I think. Anyway, Mark, it's good to have you on my show.
Good to be here.
You just had to wait till the end of the World
I
Cup to
know.
appear on the show.
I know.
Okay.
I so wanted to do the show every week and you wouldn't let me.
Me?
Yeah.
Rather. That's so untrue. Anyway, so what have you made of the World Cup so far?
I think this World Cup has been full of drama.
Yeah.
Considering the fact that, from day one, when it started on 12 June, I realized that, all the teams were on top of their games. They knew what they were about. And with Brazil considering those number of goals, it was so pathetic for me, considering the fact they are the host nation and all. So for me, it has been very dramatic. Very, very dramatic. But of course, my team is going to take the cup.
Which one is your team?
Germany.
I thought you were Ghanaian.
Well, they are my favorites for the tournament.
Okay. Mark, has Germany got what it takes to lift
Yes.
up? You think they'll beat Argentina?
It'll be another game like the semi-final, not when they beat Brazil. The second semi-final. It's going to be a bit more tactical. I think they're a better team. Although the Argentine team have done ever so well. I think they've had 4 clean sheets from the 6 games. That takes some doing. Di Maria's injured, so they're relying on Messi. As we saw, Messi was kind of nullified in the semi-final. So I just think Germany are a completer team at the back, in the middle, and they've just got players who are playing very well at this moment. So hopefully it'll be a good final, because we've had some great games. It's been full of drama, as you say, right from the start.
Yeah.
Spain getting beat off Germany, was it? Who was get beat? Who did they get beat?
The Netherlands. Netherlands beat Spain.
5-2.
Yeah.
That was like the sort of their opening of their tournament, and everybody was just in shock, and everyone was just saying, Spain will bounce back, Spain will bounce back. But
And they never did.
No, and there's just been some great goals. It's been a tournament of goalkeeping. There's some great goalkeeping in there, and a tournament of number 10s, as we've just seen. With James Rodriguez and doing ever so well. I think he's, people are looking to buy him now, and he's been around for a while. He's only a young boy, 22, but he went to Monaco last year for big money, 30 odd million. So it's, as always, you have a lot of players changing clubs after the World Cup.
Yeah.
Some are coming to, obviously Sanchez has gone to Arsenal, which is a huge signing for Arsenal.
I'm so jealous.
Yeah, huge signing for them. Everyone thought he was going to go to Liverpool as part of the deal. And what happens is, when a club wants a player, so Barcelona wants Suarez, and they say, we'll offer you Sanchez as part of the deal and bring down the price. And the club say, yeah, okay, we'll take Sanchez. They asked the manager said, yes, we'll do, yeah, I'll have Sanchez. And then they say to the player, you're going to go to Liverpool as part of the exchange deal for Suarez. And the player says, no, I don't want to go to Liverpool. I'll choose the club I want to go to. I'm not being a make-weight. He says he feels like his part at Barcelona, he didn't feel important. So he was sick of sort of playing second fiddle all the time. So he's chose which club he wants to go to, which club he sees chance obviously doing well in the Premier League, and also obviously the Champions League, which is key for the players when they're moving. So, and then obviously David Luiz has left Chelsea, and everyone just sees that as a bargain at the moment. 50 million means...
he was woeful in that game.
He wasn't alone. he wasn't alone. I mean, I know him, and I've been in his company a few times, and I can tell you he'd be devastated.
Yeah, he actually wept. He cried.
But it's the biggest day of your life.
Yeah.
Imagine, with the exception of getting married or having kids, because I don't think anything can beat those days. But when people say it was the best day of my life when you scored the winning goal in a league game against somebody else, the rivals, you think, well, how can that be the biggest day of your life?
Yeah.
The biggest day of your life, is something really important. It's really key, and I think it's your kids, and you think it's marriage, and then in your sporting life, that would be the biggest day, bigger than the Champions League final. Anything, you're in the semi-finals of the World Cup, playing in your own country.
Yeah.
You're the host nation, and you get humiliated 7.
Yeah. What did you make of that game? I mean, David Lewis in particular.
Well, it's sad for me that he's leaving Chelsea, because I think he's a very, very good player. He defends very well in all, but I don't know. But I think the absence of Diego Silva really affected the whole defense team. So they couldn't really, really, really do what they had to do. And instead of them defending, they were rather trying to score goals, which wasn't really necessary at that point in time. So then I think that David Luiz is really, really sad for me. This had to happen to them as the host nation. So I'm hoping they do something today.
The third and fourth.
Yeah, but
which is
I think
irrelevant as anything.
That team is going to really outplay them. I'm sure of that. Yes.
But didn't Hummel said that at half time
that they had mercy.
They agreed to go easy on.
But Mark, is that right?
You can save yourself because you've got a few days to prepare for the final. So the coach would say, right, we scored 3 or we scored 4. Just keep the ball. Don't exert any more energy than we need to win. What's the point in making it an open game? Brazil scored a couple of goals, and then towards the end of the game, you've got to work really hard to maintain the score. So he would say, let's see what they can do. To just sit back, see if they come at us, and if they come at us, we'll catch them on the counter. I wouldn't say it's the right thing to say. They're the host nation. Let's not embarrass them. I think it's football, and you just have to. You've got a set of fans who've paid to go over to watch you play and want to see you win, and obviously you feel like you've got an obligation to those fans. But I've never heard a manager say to us, take it easy on the team you're playing, because it's not fair. It's sport. It's dog eat dog. It's the winner takes all. So, but it looked bad after everything.
Yeah.
With the Neymar injury, obviously it changed everything for Brazil.
Did they miss him?
It was a real
between him and Thiago Silva. Who do they miss most?
They probably miss Silva. But I've been saying all along, how they play is very dangerous. And they won the Confederations Cup last year playing like they did, with the fullbacks pushed really forward. Just leaves a lot of space. And as I highlighted on the board, they're vulnerable to counter-attacks, and Germany absolutely picked them off. And it was excruciating watching the game. In the second half you're thinking, don't concede anymore, because the faces of the Brazilians when the cameras panned in, it was sad. It was sad. we all are in sport because sport lifts us up and drops us down, and we've all followed it. We all have a team, and the team have all done the same thing. They've lost a game they should have won. They've won a game they should have lost. They've scraped a point at the end of the game, and it makes you feel good. You leave that stadium, or you switch the TV off, and you think, we were lucky today. That goal came in the 90th minute, and how many times have we seen that all the time? Yeah. But sport lifts you up and drops you down like nothing else. So to watch them being humiliated, kind of took away. I'd rather it being a 2-1 and someone score right at the end than get hammered. And you just know at the end of the first half, the game was over.
Yeah.
And that's not. Who wants the game to be over? The 3-0 in Istanbul for the Liverpool fans will be a memorable one, because they were just in shock at half time, 3-0 down in the Champions League final. And in the second half, what happened was probably a one-off in football. To come back and then to win on penalties was amazing. So everyone remembers where they were watching that game, and you have hope with the Brazil team. There was no hope
at all.
Ever.
It was all gone.
But then I heard that the German team during halftime they pledged not to score more goals. I don't know how true that is, but I think maybe.
But they did. When they came back, they scored 2 more.
But I'm sure they could have scored more than that.
Maybe 10. I wanted a 10-0.
You're ruthless.
I wanted a 10-0. Welcome back to the show, brought to you by MTN. Everywhere you go, a Nokia XL. All right, so Juliet Bediako has just joined us. She's here to talk about Holy Child, but you can't get that for free. You need to discuss football. and I get the impression that your knowledge of football is like 0%.
Limited.
It's limited. So you can do something, right? You never followed the World Cup at all?
Oh, I do watch, especially when Ghana is playing.
Well, Ghana is out.
Yes, Ghana is out now, but I don't watch much football.
Okay, so Germany, Argentina, who's your money on?
Germany.
Why?
I just love Germany.
There must be a reason to love Germany. Why?
I just love Germany. I love the language, the people. So
Ich liebe dich.
it's natural.
You know Ich liebe dich?
No, I don't speak it. I don't speak it.
Ich liebe dich is I love you. That's German for I love you.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Okay, so you love the language. You love the people.
Yes.
You love the country.
Yes.
So that's the only reason for rooting for Germany.
And in fact, they play very well.
That's true.
So I just
Okay.
love them.
Did you spot any handsome boys in the German team?
No.
Oh,
It
they're not
was
good
only-
looking.
Yeah, they're nice guys, but
Sami Khedira's nice.
Sami Khedira.
Sami Khedira's a good-looking guy.
He looks Arabic.
That's not
yeah,
a
he's-
bad thing, is it?
I think he's Albanian. I think he's
Yeah,
Albanian.
Albanian. Yeah,
parent.
yeah. So that's not a bad thing. Khedira, and who else?
Mula is nice.
Muller is sexy.
Muller's not.
He is
He's
sexy.
just geeky looking.
No, he's sexy. Even on the ball. Oh my god, I
He
can
doesn't
watch
look like
him.
an athlete either. He doesn't. He runs awkwardly.
That's the sexy
He's-
thing about him.
What, he
doesn't
runs
need to
awkwardly?
work hard. He will just score the goal, and that's the beauty of him. But Muller,
No, he's no Cristiano Ronaldo.
Cristiano Ronaldo is in a different league.
Above the World Cup.
He's above the World Cup. You know,
I also identified James Rodriguez.
I mean, he's hot.
And you know today's his birthday.
Oh, wait.
Yeah, he's
You've
going to-
actually gone to read all of them.
I just love him. I was like, wow, that's a very, very good talent.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's really sad putting guys out. I really wanted to see him, but I hope he gets the top goal scorer
I think Muller may score today.
Yeah.
tomorrow.
Tomorrow.
Tomorrow, I mean.
Yeah.
Anyway, so give me your top 5.
Okay. I just love Piqué.
PK.
Yes.
Okay.
From Spain.
Ronaldo, Cristiano Ronaldo.
Okay, so give me your top 5. From 5, 4, and then 1 would be
Okay.
the hottest.
Joe Hart, the
Okay.
goalkeeper from England.
Why are you imposing England on here?
That's a
air?
good-looking guy.
But don't impose England
Okay,
on
But it's not my
anybody here.
choice.
It's not. Wayne Rooney.
Rooney?
Oh, Rooney's hot. please.
No, not for me.
Okay, let's go.
Okay, so James Rodriguez.
Number 5.
Yes.
Number 4.
RVP. Van Persie.
Van
Okay.
Persie.
Yes.
Yeah.
he
But
is.
Bessie's sexy. Okay,
Then-
3.
3 will be Ronaldo.
Cristiano Ronaldo.
3.
Okay.
Yes.
Number 2.
Number 2, Piqué.
Piqué over
Yes.
Ronaldo. Okay, and then number 1.
Number 1, Muller.
Mullers.
I just love him.
Oh, it's like Germany heavy, isn't it? Everything's German there. He's like
Wow.
Müller, the number one best looking guy at the World Cup.
It's Muller.
For you, it's true. It's true. It's all
For
about
you.
individual.
I mean,
taste.
yeah.
Of course it
Beauty is relative, isn't it? Yeah.
Eye of the beholder.
You don't even choose KP Boateng.
No. I
No.
don't like his tattoos.
You don't like his tattoos. Okay.
I'm sure they've all got tattoos.
Yeah, but I don't like the way he's scattered all over.
Oliver. Okay.
It's not
Juliet.
yes.
It's going to be interesting.
Okay. So you follow the Black Stars a lot.
Yes.
Okay, I'm going to make this easy for you. So your top 5 in
Top
the Black
5.
Stars. Yeah.
The Black Stars. Asamoah Gyan.
That is number 5.
No, I'm starting from number 1.
So he's the most handsome in the team.
Yes,
Okay.
I love him.
Okay, so Asamoah Gyan is number 1. Number 2.
Yes. Then Kevin Prince Boateng,
Number 2. Okay, number 3.
Andre Dede Ayew.
Okay. Number 4.
I'm lost.
How about Jonathan Mensah? How about Jordan Ayew? How about Fatou Dauda?
Fatou Dauda.
Okay, so Fatou
I
is-
love the way he keeps the posts.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay. So he's handsome enough to be
Hunky.
Yeah.
Might be a good word for him.
Hunky, right?
Hunky.
Yeah.
Handsome is relative.
It's
so
true. I mean, okay, and your last will be, number 5 will be?
Christian Achu.
Christian Archie will be number 5. So he's the least handsome for you. And Asamoah is
Number 1.
number 1 for you.
Yes.
And Fatawa Dawda comes ahead of Christian Archie.
Yes.
I love you.
Out of a squad of 23.
Yes, out of a squad of 23. All right, Mark, I'm not going to ask you to tell us the hottest boys, on the pitch. That would be so, I know. But when, footballers step on the pitch and they see ladies, in the stadium, in the stands, what goes through their heads? You've been there before. You have played. And you were good looking. Yeah.
That's past tense.
Well, you are good looking.
Okay.
Yeah. You're still hot. Okay, let's go.
I don't know, because
When you hear the lady scream, Brighty!
you just hear the noise. You just hear the noise.
Okay, so
You're influenced by the crowd, definitely, because as you know, the crowd can lift the team.
Yeah.
If the team's doing poorly, the crowd can lift the team and
the
inspire
crowd
them.
didn't do well for Brazil
No, they didn't. They didn't.
against Germany.
No, they didn't at all. But it can. The crowd can. And sometimes you're not aware of individual shouts.
Okay.
But then, when if the play dies a little bit, the ball goes out to play, and a lone voice just shouts something out, everyone will laugh or whatever, and you can hear that sort of thing. But you don't go out thinking, I'm going to play really well today because there are going to be lots of nice-looking girls in the stadium.
Yeah.
You're going out there to do your job,
course,
to play.
as a professional.
The benefit of being a young, single, professional footballer, going to nightclubs and to bars and to the theatre and to premieres of films and things is, you're pictured in magazines and, people bombard you now because there's Instagram, there's Facebook, there's Twitter, and, it's changed everything. All the girls can get in touch with the players, and people have met girls on Twitter, players have, and had relationships, and I think a couple of players have ended up getting married. A basketball player ended up marrying somebody he met on Twitter, and I think a couple of footballers are with girls now. So
it's not just Twitter.
It's not just Twitter. It's Facebook. It's Instagram. It's social media, we should say.
Yeah.
Social media. So that changes everything, and that people have tweeted you or sent messages to you, Facebook, whatever, and you'll respond. So they know that they can get to you. So someone might say, I liked your show the other day, thought this was great, and you go, oh, thank you very much. And then they think, oh, that she replies. So that engages you then with the viewing audience, which is important. And as footballers, I think a lot of managers said they don't want their players going on social media, it's dangerous.
Yeah.
And I don't think it's dangerous, I think you engage. You engage with the guys who help to pay your wages. Normally, you win a game or whatever, and the fans clap you off the pitch, you get on in the changing room, get changed, go into the bar, go on to the coach, and you go back to your hometown. Now, you jump on the coach, and all the players check their feeds for comments, and some they'll reply to or say thank you, or you just say thanks for the support today, great game, great result, another 3 points or another win or whatever, and the fans appreciate that. So it's kind of it's engaged you with the public, with girls, guys with
Okay, she mentioned that KPB has too many tattoos, so for her it's a 10 off. Okay, did you ever get a tattoo?
No, of course not. No.
Why?
Tattoos came in towards the end of my career, and it came from the basketball. I think Dennis Rodman and a few of the basketball players and it's never been my scene. But look, I'm not against tattoos whatsoever. I just think that if that's how you want to decorate your body, I think some things look great as well. If girls have tattoos, no big deal for me.
Yeah.
I just think that they date, don't they? First of all, everyone had this Pamela Anderson bangle around the sleeve, around their arm there. Then that was out of date, and then now the sleeves in, and all the shoulder and the back. And but listen, if that's what you like and it looks attractive to you, then go for it.
Okay, I've got some pictures of some very lovely tattoos. Some of the most beautiful tattoos I have identified in the World Cup. For me, I'll run them by you and I'll pick your thoughts on all of that. Welcome back. Now, before I talk about the tattoos and also Holy Child, I'm going to give you my list of the top 5 hotties at this World Cup. Now, coming at number 5 for me is Adam Kwarase, the Ghana goalkeeper. He's number 5. Number 4 will be Yaya Toure from Ivory Coast. You do agree. Come on. Number 3, Robin van Persie.
Manchester United.
Of course, he had to be in there. Number 2, Muller. Number 1, Cristiano Ronaldo. I mean, Cristiano Ronaldo is a beautiful boy. He's such a beautiful boy. He's like ice cream. And he played for Man United.
Like beautiful things.
I love beautiful things. You know, even though I prefer Messi to Cristiano Ronaldo, I think Ronaldo is such a beauty. He's delicious. You know, I can just eat him off my skin. I didn't say that. Anyway, let's talk about Holy Child before we get into my tattoos. Yeah. So what are you lot up to?
Okay. I'll start by talking about HOPSA.
What's HOPSA?
It's Holy Child Past Students Association.
Right. Okay.
Yes. Same. We have branches in Cape Coast and then the teachers training in Takoradi. And what we are up to is that in 2016, Holy Child is going to be 70 years.
Oh, wow.
Yes.
Congrats.
Thank you very much. And HOPSA has lined up a series of programs from now to 2016.
Oh my God,
Yes.
that's a long one.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes. And on the 19th of July, that is next week, we are organizing a ball, fundraising ball, to start off the activities. It's going to be a night.
What are you raising funds for?
For 2016, for the 70 years anniversary.
Okay.
Yes.
But exactly what would you be using that money for? I mean, Holy Child is a rich school, isn't
Yes.
it? Yeah. So what do you need more money for?
We have a number of projects that
You're working.
we're working on. So that's what the fund's going to be used for.
Okay. So next week Saturday.
Yes.
Where?
At the banquet hall.
At the banquet hall, and you're selling tickets.
Yes.
Or it's free.
We're selling tickets.
Oh.
It's part of the fundraising.
Then I can't make it.
You can make it.
I wanted it for free. Okay, so
We can make an exception for you.
my sister was a Holy Child, so you know,
Really?
yeah.
So you can come and support them.
Yeah, on her behalf. Okay, so next week Saturday at the banquet hall, what time?
It's at 7 p.m.
Okay, and you're selling tickets.
Yes.
You know Holy Child has the most beautiful girls in this country, right?
Oh, yes.
You don't agree? Wesley girls?
Yes.
You
I
don't-
don't agree.
You don't agree? You don't agree they're prettier than
Why
you
not?
are?
Because we are prettier than you.
Okay, so where do we get tickets to buy?
From our colleagues.
Where?
A number.
Okay, you have a number.
Yes.
Is it an MTN number?
Yes, it's MTN.
Okay, so run it by us.
0244
Okay.
636757.
024463
6757.
6757. A very simple number. 636757. 0244. Okay, so we call and then we can access these tickets. Are they expensive?
Exactly. So, no.
How much are they going for?
For single, it's only 100 cedis.
Wow!
And for double, it's 180.
180.
Yes.
And you think that's not expensive?
It's not expensive.
Oh wow!
How much is 100 cedis?
See, I told you, rich school, Holy Child, bougies. Anyway, I mean, for what you're going to do, for the projects you're going to undertake, I think it's all right.
Yes.
Okay, so you call that number 6357 636757 and buy your tickets and go see the beautiful ladies of Holy Child.
Exactly so.
Yeah, don't be jealous. Yeah. Mark, you're lost.
No.
Yeah.
Holy Child. There's. I don't know.
Holy
I'm
Child.
a
Come to
visitor.
Wesley Girls.
You're a visitor.
Wesley Girls.
Yes. The school alone is just something
Stunning.
Yeah.
Now you come to Holy Child. You'll love it.
Now we are in trouble
There
here.
we go. It's a tug of war.
I know, tug of war. But then I love both schools, ladies. They're all, very
It's all
calm.
about education.
Very
Education's the
educated.
winner.
Yeah, they're very educated. They're very intelligent. I mean, you've got to be intelligent to go to Wesley Girls or Holy Child.
There you go.
Yeah, so we're proud of all of you. And some of these athletes really don't get out of shape. I mean, look at you.
the exception to the rule.
Maybe, yeah. I mean, I've seen Ronaldo. He looks quite out of shape.
The players like to look good for the summer holidays to do all their pictures and everything. When I played, players got out of shape in the summer and came back and had to lose the weight. They don't do that now. They've got conditioning coaches at the club. You're given a schedule to keep to when you leave at the end of the season. So you're allowed a little bit of time off, maybe 2 weeks, and then you have to start doing 2 or 3 days a week, building up to 5 days a week with your running and your gym work. So they've all got their own stuff, so they all look good. And you have to be physically in good condition,
of course,
for the whole season. So,
but what happens when they retire? I mean, I've seen some players, ex-players, and it's difficult to accept that they were once athletes. Yeah, like Maradona, like Ronaldo.
Yeah. Eric Cantona on one stage got big, but I think he's
the legend.
Yeah, but he's lost the weight now. It just depends if you drink beer or you eat a lot. But the Italians, especially the Italians and the Spanish players, when I see that beach football, these guys are 40 years old, 45 years old, they're still in great condition.
Yeah.
I suppose it's it just depends on the individual.
Okay, Mark, I've been dying to ask you this question. Can England ever win the World Cup?
Oh, of course they can.
Not in your lifetime,
in my lifetime, unlikely. There was the plan was to win the World Cup at 2018. Greg Dyke.
2018.
Greg Dyke set the plan. He said, right, we don't expect to win in Brazil, but we expect to win in Russia. I would expect us to compete. I mean, let's get out of the group first before we can talk about anything else. England are a quarter-final, semi-final team at best. Are they good enough to win? We have a good set of players, like Belgium. You put all the names in the places and everyone knows who they are because we're saturated with the Premier League. And quite rightly so, it's a great product. But when we come together as a nation, our players aren't good enough internationally. Technically, tactically, not good enough. And I think coming to this World Cup, in my heart, I didn't think we'd get out of the group. I hoped I was wrong. And we didn't get out of the group. So we have some great players, and we have players who are known all over the world, can walk in any country and can be recognised and held up as great players. But when we come together as a nation, they're not great. The Black Stars have done better than England have in recent years. The last time England did well was 1990, semi-final.
Okay, but the Black Stars were woeful in this campaign.
The Black Stars should have beat Germany. That 2-2.
Yes, they played
and
well.
Germany.
Yeah,
Germany
see, now Juliet is speaking.
Yes.
Okay.
Quite right.
Vent. Go on.
They played well. It's unfortunate we missed the goals. But we had so many opportunities which we could have converted to goals.
Yeah.
Probably due to indiscipline on one or two people's sides. But we should have scored Germany anyway.
Yeah.
I think the selfish play was just too much.
Who was the most selfish player? Ouch. Mark, there's actually a comment on Twitter for you from one lady who says that you're so good looking.
I know, thank you.
You're the reason he watches Brazuca, and forget about your football intellect. He just watches you.
Just me?
I mean, she just watches you.
Thank you very much.
Just you. Yeah. You have a big head now.
No, it's okay.
Yeah. All right, so I realize people are actually going hard at me on Twitter for putting Muller in my top 5.
Quite right.
I mean, what do you mean? I mean, I find him sexy. I think Muller is sexy. He's fine, right? Yeah. Unfortunately, Juliet doesn't know him, so we can't even ask for her opinion. Anyway, so I told you earlier to call 1551 and sing Like Your Favorite Star and get a surprise from MTN Mobile Money. You can submit as many of your auditioned songs as you want to create your own album. MTN Film Express, and they say travel solo. Mark, say that. Travel solo.
Travel solo.
Okay, that didn't sound bad. MTN everywhere you go. And also, the Nokia XL comes with a 5-inch screen, as you can see. Let me put it on. Yeah, you can see that. It has a 5-megapixel camera and a 2-megapixel front-facing camera for all your selfies. And it's your fast lane to Android apps just got bigger with 5-inch screen with the Nokia XL. So go large with Nokia XL, your fast lane to Android apps. Okay, so I said I was going to tell you who the sexiest player
of all time.
Of all time, the sexiest, and he's still playing actually.
Oh God, dude. Cristiano Ronaldo.
No.
Oh.
Is
Yes.
he still playing like in the World Cup?
No, he's out.
Okay, so it's Balak.
No, it can't be Balak.
Well, I am thinking of Jürgen Klinsmann. He used to play
Klinsmann?
long time. Yes.
Okay.
Long time.
Yeah, but you know he was in Germany. Did you know
Yes.
that? Okay, as
He's the coach of USA.
the USA coach.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I think. I mean, for my top 5 coaches, he'll be number 1.
Yes.
Klinsmann.
Klinsmann, yeah.
Yes.
Jose Mourinho. Above Jose Mourinho.
No, in the World Cup.
Oh, the World Cup.
Yeah, and then
All the women
Joachim
in
Low
England
will come
love
somewhere.
Jose.
Very, very.
The German coach, very sexy.
Yes.
But he likes picking his nose.
He looks like he dyes his hair.
Yeah, but he's cool. I mean, his
Yeah.
shirts, like men will follow his shirt. But yes, for me, it's Giroud. Olivier Giroud. He's a beautiful boy.
From Arsenal.
He's the sexiest player alive.
Really?
Wow.
Yeah. You don't agree?
Well,
He was at the World Cup, yeah? He
Yeah.
didn't make your top 5.
No, he didn't, because he's
player.
prettier than all the 5 that I mentioned earlier.
Okay. I don't think anything could come above number 1. That's why I kind of dispute your... Now he's the best looking guy in the world.
Giroud is sexy.
But he didn't make the
Cristiano
top 5 for
Ronaldo
the World
is
Cup.
beautiful, but he's not as sexy as Giroud. You won't agree with me.
Listen, it's all about you.
You're jealous.
No, of course not. No,
Okay.
no.
All right.
Olivier Giroud.
Yeah.
Zutalo.
Yeah. You're still sticking with your Muller, aren't you?
yes, I am.
Yeah. You choose Muller over Giroud? Yeah. Yeah, on the pitch, yes. Giroud is such a disappointment sometimes. Yeah.
Plays for
Anyway,
Arsenal, that's why.
For Arsenal, is it because he plays for Arsenal?
Yeah, because if he played for Man United, he would be the best thing to sliced bread.
True. That's why Shansa should have chosen better.
Well, Ozil has sexy eyes.
Sorry? Ozil? He's got sexy eyes.
Oh. Just take a look on the internet for that one, everybody. I think you might have a different opinion.
Anyway, so let's just remind you once again that Juliet here is selling tickets for her ball next week Saturday at the banquet hall.
Yes.
0244636757.
Yes.
Call. Yeah.
You've got a great memory.
Yeah. So call and get your ticket. It's 100 Ghana cedis for single and 180 cedis
for double.
So yeah, it's the cheapest actually. So go for that one. 20%. I mean 20 cedis off. In this economy, you need that 20 cedis. A lot of things. A lot of things. Anyway, Mark.
Yes.
Have you enjoyed your stay in Ghana?
I've had a great time, Nana.
Yeah.
Nana Abba.
What's the best thing?
The best thing, as I said, I came here in 2008 for the Africa Cup of Nations. It's my favourite tournament I've been to. I've been to Egypt, been to Angola, been to Tunisia, been to South Africa. So when I came to Ghana, everything was right. The weather was great. The team, the football was good, and I enjoyed the people as well. So this is my 3rd time back here. Came last year for the Game of Hope, Michael Essien's Game of Hope, which was Michael Ballack came. And you didn't make the effort to go and see him when he was in your own country. That's another thing. And everyone who's just looked after me at TV3, just been a really good time from everybody, the makeup people, sound engineers, TV, the cameraman, everyone behind the scenes, yourself. You've been fantastic.
Yeah, I know.
And everybody's looked after me, made me feel really welcome, and I can't believe it's tomorrow. That's it.
Yeah, it's
the
coming
end.
to an end.
Yeah.
I'm so sad.
No, but thanks for having me. It's been really good, and hopefully I'll be back again.
Yeah, and you visited some tourist sites, didn't you?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I went to Ada, which obviously was quite sad. I didn't realise till we got there, and we saw helicopters and police boats and everything, and because of the obviously the incidents. But it's a beautiful area. I went to the treetop walk, Cape Coast, see the crocodiles. Bojo Beach and Labadi, obviously, because that's very close, and just had a really good time.
You were at Kokrobita too as well?
Kokrobita, yes. Yeah, I tried to learn to surf there because we had quite a few days off in between the latter games, so tried to learn to surf, tried to do something new every year, which I've never done before. So it's just been really great. I mean, I came in the first few days, it was just pouring down with rain like England.
Yeah.
And then, I thought, this is going to be horrendous. And then it's been fine.
Yeah.
So, and the tournament as a whole has been fantastic. And hopefully...
So many goals.
So many goals.
Yeah.
So many great goals. Open play, attacking play, which we've never seen before at World Cups because teams are usually cautious. The drama of penalties, Brazil going through against Chile, and everyone thinking how lucky they were. Brazil's hugely embarrassing defeat.
Yeah.
I mean, England going out, which was not expected. Yeah. So it's been a great tournament, and hopefully it'll climax tomorrow with a really good final.
Yeah. I think Argentina will beat Germany.
Right.
Yeah.
I want Messi to win the World Cup so that all the doubters who claim Messi should win the World Cup to prove that he's indeed a top-class player will be put to shame.
They're very determined side, so...
Messi will score the winning goal tomorrow.
They say
for
to be a
Argentina.
great, you have to win the big trophies because he's won the Champions League, he's won La
He's
Liga,
won everything.
He's won everything. So, but it's you look at the great players. You'd say Pele, 3 World Cups.
Maradona.
Yeah, Maradona 2. Johan Cruyff didn't win the World Cup, but he goes down as a great. You've got to inspire your team, and Messi can inspire. There's no question about that. But I think Germany would be too strong for them.
Mm-hmm. We'll see.
Yes.
Do you want us to bet?
We can bet.
50 quid?
50 quid?
Yes.
50 CDs?
No. Alright, so I have to say a big thank you to all 3 of you. So you going for Germany?
Of course.
Okay, Germany, how many goals?
Just 2.
2-0 against Argentina.
Yes.
Okay, Juliet.
2-1.
2-1 against Argentina.
Italy.
Mark.
I'm going to go for Germany 2-1.
Okay, and I'm going for 1-0 against Germany. And Messi is scoring that goal.
Left foot probably as well, eh?
Yes. Thanks for your time. The show was brought to you by MTN Everywhere You Go and Nokia XL. We'll see you next week, Saturday. But remember, the 3rd and 4th playoff, it's like a friendly. That's how you described it. Yeah. It's today. But tomorrow, definitely, you should catch Mark Birght, his last day on the touch screen here at TV3. And when do you leave the country? Tuesday?
Tuesday, I think.
Tuesday. Okay, so we're going to miss you.
Oh, you say that. I know you don't mean it.
I mean it. All right, so see you next week, everybody.